Short straw tonight. Excuse me. That's why I'm just watching Angus Scott and the boys. Chris Coleman and co. Short straw. Got the late game. USA and Portugal, who could very well go the same way as England and Spain. And wouldn't that be extraordinary? To those asking, I have been quiet for the last couple of days because, to be honest with you, I have been as low as a snake's belly. I cannot believe that England are coming back. Well, were consigned to coming back 6 days after we got here. It is just extraordinary. Why, for me? No Ashley Cole, no John Terry. If I was Roy, I would have camped outside of his house for as long as it took to persuade him to go, because we needed him. Andy Cole was of the opinion when he was with us it would take something quite special to persuade the rest of the guys to accept him back, but I don't know. I thought we were scared, by and large. I don't think we managed the game. I think Peter Reid's right. Managed any game that we played in. Against the Italians, Chiellini's blown out of his backside after 10 minutes. Go and put Raheem Sterling on him. Run him. Frighten him. Wayne Rooney. Why? Why? James Milner, I know he was wanting to play James Milner, but didn't, because I think he tried to accommodate too much what too many of our press guys wanted, because I think that he always felt would dilute the criticism, and I think he's been right, because it hasn't been that bad. I'm delighted to say that Greg Dyke has confirmed that he should carry on. I think it's only right and proper that he should carry on, and I hope Roy's learned from this. He's a good guy. I like him enormously, and I think at the moment he's the right guy. Whether he's got enough support around and about him, I don't know. I don't think so. Ray Lewington, nice guy, obviously, like Roy, but Gary might just go on to be the best coach we've ever seen in charge of any football club in the history of English football. But right now, he's neither one thing nor the other. Good at two jobs, but not very good at either job. I think he's got to make a decision, do one or the other. Do television, which he does very well, or do coaching, because there's a lot he's got to learn on that front, an awful lot. David Platt said the other night, sat watching Champions League television with us at Sky when we worked there for 5 years, and yet the first night he was involved in a Champions League match with Manchester City, it blew him away. He realised the size of the job that he'd taken on at City. It's different, and it needs to be done regularly and over a period of time, because you just can't switch on and off one from the other. Serve two masters. I've said this for a long time. Serve two masters, honestly. You can't do it. As for what's coming up, I'm looking at Chris Coleman, Bolo Zenden, Clive Allen. Reedy's still here, thanks to Gianfranco Zola, Graham Souness, both of whom have left us now, but will be back for the latter stages of the competition. Who have we got coming in? Apart from those guys, Emil Heskey, what a delight he's been to spend time with. I didn't realise what a nice guy he is. And David Moyes, who's one of the two that I was promising we'd bring down, that I didn't want to mention was coming until I knew it was certain, but it is. So David Moyes, I'm delighted to say, will be with us for the next 5 days. The other one, I'll tell you now, was Gaza. It didn't quite happen, but we intend to get him here at some stage. I spoke to him. He sounded strong. He wanted to do it. He's been sober for 3 months. I'm not giving any secrets away if I say I think he's involved with Newcastle United at the moment, so he's got to focus. And we will bring him, but just for different reasons. This time it didn't happen. But Moisey, I'm delighted, as I say, to tell you that we'll be spending time with him. To those of you who have missed me these past few days, how very kind. You've made your thoughts infinitely plain here. To those of you who can only abuse and name call, do me a favour. Just go somewhere else. It's tiresome. If you want to follow, and if there's things I can tell you and help you with, for instance, Luis Suarez, I told you that 6 months ago. I was inundated by angry Scousers. It's not my fault. If I'm telling you things that I hear, it's to help you. You. Suarez, I believe, will leave Liverpool. Catch you later when we get in. See who else is around and about.